Hi everyone, Tracy Steen here. Today I'm going to make for you a chicken paleo dish. It's actually called chicken a la king, and it's creamy and decadent, but the cream is actually derived from a can of reduced fat coconut milk. And it makes it taste really good. I've made it a number of times for my family, and it's always a big hit. You can make it with brown rice or cauliflower rice, and it's just delicious. So stay tuned for the recipe. Now my complement to tonight's dinner is going to be brown rice. I've just washed it, put it in my pot, and now I'm adding 2 cups of cold water, just a cup of rice for the family. I often make the cauliflower rice with this, and it's lovely as well, but today I'm just going to do the brown rice for the family and have that as our base. Now once that comes to a boil, I reduce the heat to minimum, put my lid on for 20 minutes, and let it do its thing. Okay, in a pan over medium-high heat, I have 4 ounces of bacon. Now you could use back bacon here, you could use turkey bacon, whatever you'd like. And you don't even have to use the full amount. I find like even 1 or 2 pieces of bacon really flavors things up. I'm still a little leery about the whole bacon thing with the paleo diet. Still feels like it's really high fat. I mean, look at that, it's just all fat there. Again, back bacon is a good option if you're trying to watch that fat intake, but you know, I guess the paleo diet's worked for a lot of people, so we're gonna give it a try here today. Now once our bacon is done, we remove it to a paper towel, drain off that excess fat, and it says to leave about 2 tablespoons of fat in the pan. I just took it all out and left what was left in after I poured it out, and I'm gonna add in the leeks, okay, into there, as well as my onions. Go right into there, and we're going to fry those off a little bit. Now once your onions and leeks are translucent, about 3 minutes in, you are going to add your chicken and your peppers. Now the recipe calls for 2 chicken breasts. Well, as you can see here, I am adding 3, and it's a lot. But I have a family of 3 men and 2 girls, and the guys eat a lot of protein and eat a lot of chicken, so we're going to add that in. We're going to cook that off until it's done, about 5 minutes. Now once your chicken is thoroughly cooked through, I like to turn up the temperature a little bit to about 8 or 9, get it nice and browning on the bottom, and then I'm going to add, now you can add either white wine, you can add apple juice, you can add water, you can add low sodium chicken stock. Today at this point I'm adding some low sodium chicken stock to my dish. Keep the calories nice and low. So right in that goes, and you're going to cook that off until it reduces to about 1/4 cup, about 3 minutes. Okay, well my liquid has reduced somewhat. I've added some salt and pepper, and now I'm going to go ahead and add my coconut milk. The recipe calls for a full fat coconut milk, but I am just going to use the reduced fat coconut milk because, you know, I've used it a number of times, and I really feel like I don't need to have the full fat in there, because why, if I could just have reduced fat? So I know they want it a little bit thicker, and the recipe actually that I'm going to post below, just because that's the recipe I have, actually calls to reserve a little bit of your coconut milk and mix it with some arrowroot, or you could do cornstarch to thicken it. But again, I've made this twice now, and I find that if you let this reduce a little bit and just stir it around, it actually thickens up quite nicely. It's okay if you like a thicker dish, creamier sort of texture, then go ahead and add your arrowroot. You could add flour, you could add, although flour is not paleo, so just add arrowroot or the, what else was it? Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I think I said it before. So go ahead, and I'm just going to cook this off now, probably a few minutes. Go ahead and taste it. I do like to add a little bit of sambal olek, just for a little heat and spice, something a little bit different. And then again, I am going to serve this over my brown rice. But again, you could make a curried cauliflower. You could do just a cilantro lemon cauliflower rice. That's what I did last time, and it was so delicious. You just take a cauliflower, pulse that up, cook it in a big Dutch oven for about 6 to 7 minutes in a little bit of coconut oil. Put a squeeze of fresh lemon on there and some fresh cilantro, and then this goes over top of it like that. So a really simple dinner. This can now, I'm going to put it in my crock pot and leave the house, and it's just going to do its thing and just stay warm. And it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've made dinner. It's going to be ready for everyone when they get home at 6 o'clock. All right, well, give it a shot, and I hope that you enjoy. Cheers.